lunge at each other in hopes of landing the first
That's what I'm talking about,
Hinata's
Hinata.
first attempt gets blocked, and the next 3 get weaved, so Neji tries to retaliate with 3 of his own, but Hinata dodges those with even more sauce than Neji did. Now they're both pairing each other's attacks as elegantly as possible, but without even landing an actual blow. I cannot lie, Hinata is popping her shit. I must give credit where credit is due. You know what? Maybe she should be in the kitchen. I don't know what she's cooking up, but
what it is, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy JalenTAHA, back with another video. Hey. When Neji gave Hinata them equal rights and lefts to almost send her to the afterlife. Hey, man, YouTube, chat. We back again, man. We back, chat. If you don't know, now you know, man. Chat, we have hit 700 subscribers in Taha Land, man. Y'all know that's what I call you guys. Y'all know I call y'all Taha Land or JTL for the abbreviated version. Whatever y'all want to call yourselves, man. But chat, we hit 700 subscribers, man. We've actually had it for a little while now. I did a little live when I saw it. But I had to cut that short because, you know, real life gives for... Oh my God, Bako! Thank you for the 7 Dinies, Tiny Dinies, the 1 journey map, and the 10 hello there's. Oh, yeah, hey there's. Oh my God, I appreciate you, man. Chat, if y'all don't know, I'll be streaming on TikTok and YouTube at the same time, man. I appreciate you, Bako, bro. For real, bro. Sheesh. It's a different type of era at 700 subscribers. I ain't gonna lie, chat. But nah, chat, I definitely appreciate you guys so much, man. We're definitely here for a longer live this time compared to the 700 subscriber live. Chat, we also already have a 700 subscriber video celebration video already, like, in the files. I just gotta edit it and get it out there for y'all, man. So y'all stay tuned for that, because it's gonna be a banger, man. It's something y'all don't get every day. Like, I got y'all 700 subscribers special video. It's gonna be a banger, man. I can't wait to edit that. But yeah, chat, if you're new to the channel, I'm my reoccurring subscribers, man. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because all my posts are bangers. So yeah, chat, we on the road to 800 subscribers now, man. Can never get content in life. Can never just stay stagnant, man. Always gotta be pushing towards the next goal, man. Even if you live a regular life, you gotta save up for your kids' birthdays, or you gotta save up for your grandkids' birthdays and stuff like that. If you have too many kids, you gotta get a bigger house. All this type of stuff, chat. You're always evolving, man. So you always gotta be pushing towards the next goal, chat. So road to 800 subscribers, man, has a nice ring to it, chat. I can't wait. But get it.
Okay, so boom, the scene kicks off with all of our favorite Leaf Gennies staring at the screen waiting for the next matchup to be revealed. Now, I am a very big believer in skill-based matchmaking. After all, it makes things much more entertaining. Nobody wants to see the Lakers versus a middle school team, me versus any of you in Naruto Storm 2, Rick Ross versus Diet. All these matchups are too one-sided. You know who's gonna win every time. So imagine everybody's dismay when the matchup is revealed and the 2 ninjas that get matched up against each other are none other than Hinata and Neji. Now, judging off the brief scouting report I have in front of me, there is not one lick of information on this paper that could give her the slightest chance of winning. You may as well call me Darvin Ham, cause I got nothing for you. Go hard on them boys. Salute. Shit, all I can offer you is my condolences. But oddly enough, nobody in the stadium was as concerned as I was. In fact, you think this was a somewhat even matchup the way the third Hokage reacted. Talking about some...
This should be an interesting match indeed.
Interesting for who? The cleanup crew that gotta scrape her guts off the wall? Nigga, you know...
I mean... What, are they from the same clan? I forget. They're from the same clan, right? Or their brother or sister clans and stuff like that, chat. It's supposed to be. Is it supposed to be close, chat? It should be close.
This is gonna be a massacre. I'm telling you, something is wrong with this man. He's got a child abuse kink or something. No child shall prosper in his presence. Hinata, already visualizing the brutal ass whooping Neji's about to give her, begins to stare at the ground, looking prematurely defeated. So Neji, in a conceited yet honest way, tells Hinata about her parts. Hinata, be so for real. You know I'm about to beat the pixie cut off of you. Just drop out while you can still walk. You're too nice. You have no bag and no confidence. Think about your life.
That is the audio good?
You can never make it. Hinata tries to softly clap back, but Neji is not finished. He then goes on a tangent about destiny, mentioning the fact that people can't change. She's weak, he's strong. She's born into the main branch of the family, and he's born into the cotton picking branch. It is what it is. It's just the cards they've been dealt. So he tells her to run away once more, but she's still trying to muster up the courage to fight back. So Neji decides to show her a glimpse of how stinky this shit's about to get. And now he's staring her down with his Byakugan activated. This girl Hinata then begins to shake and gasp like she just witnessed one of Diddy's freak-offs in 4K. So Neji continues to cook her, hoping she finally...
Bro, she got the Byakugan too. Like, why really was she so scared? And you want to be a ninja? Come on now. You gotta throw them hands. But I get it, she young. This is early Naruto.
He breaks, but in the nick of time, Naruto cuts them off, screaming,
"That does it! Who gave you the right to tell her what she can or can't be? Go on, Hinata, show this guy he's wrong!"
And just like my will to live after popping 7 perks, Hinata's determination is quickly restored. And now she's got the Byakugan eyes activated, ready to get busy. They continue to stare at each other for a little bit longer while hitting the Derrick Henry stiff arm, until finally they both lunge at each other in hopes of landing the first one.
That's what I'm talking about, Hinata.
First attempt gets blocked, and the next 3 get weaved, so Neji tries to retaliate with 3 of his own, but Hinata dodges those with even more sauce than Neji did. Now they're both pairing each other's attacks as elegantly as possible, but without even landing an actual blow. I cannot lie, Hinata is popping her shit. I must give credit where credit is due. You know what, maybe she should be in the kitchen. I don't know what she's cooking up, but my taste buds are intrigued. This unique display of hand-to-hand combat has everyone in the stadium curling their toes on the edge of their seat. But if there's one thing I know, you can always count on Sakura to sour the moment. Because once the cameraman pans over to her and Naruto, my girl fixes her mouth to say,
"They attacked the Chakra Network? These people are amazing."
These people? I don't know. The black man in me senses something off about this sentence. You people are always so good at sports. I know that's a compliment, but something is off. Like, it's not... it's not really. They finally separate from each other to each devise a new plan of attack. Neji looking very frustrated while Hinata looks like she just ran a marathon. They both decided to keep the break short though, because in the blink of an eye, they both are charging at each other with what looks to be very devastating blows. Nigga screeching across the ground sounded like he's drifting.
It looks kinda even right now, chat.
While Hinata's cocking back that palm like a LeBron tomahawk, putting her whole back into that mug. They both eventually collide, and from the looks of it, both attacks seem to have connected straight to each other's heart. And now the whole crowd is waiting to see who's gonna drop first. And after a little bit more intense eye contact, a blood vessel in Hinata's heart pops.
Oh my god.
Begins to cough up blood. Hinata, just as confused as everybody else by the effects of Neji's attack, decides to simply swat away his hand and give him a palm to the face. But Neji easily sidesteps that hoe and firmly pokes her in her arm. But it could not have been a regular poke, because they hit that move with the triple replay. And that is when I knew Hinata's chances of winning have been minimized.
It's all downhill now.
It turns out Neji's been beating up her chakra points the whole time, which is crazy considering they're so hard to see due to their size and the added movement of combat. Neji then stiff arms the air out of Hinata's chest, and now she's on the ground panting like a dog while Neji talks that smack. But oddly enough, the quite often easily discouraged Hinata wasn't having any of that negativity today. So in a rebellious act of courage,
Hinata,
she
talk
hits
to
us
us
with a little low-key twerk, then begins to stand back up and say,
relax.
Back on my word. Because that too is my Nindo.
My ninja way!
yeah, you thought you ate with that little
chills.
Tatum ass speech.
I like that.
It's possible. Nigga, get your own saying. Hinata then tries to gear up for round 2, but her heart suddenly takes
This
up
YouTuber be
like
cooking,
rolls
bro.
every time I put something
be
on the
cooking.
live. And that was when Kakashi let us know that all of Neji's hits have officially stopped her chakra flow, essentially leaving her with nothing but her hands to stop him.
looking
Naruto,
like
clearly
Lee now.
empathizing with her underdog status, then begins to yell down at her with words of encouragement to keep her going. But this nigga must have forgot the show's called Naruto and not Hinata, so that underdog comeback voodoo is not gonna work this time. And Neji made sure that we knew that, because by the look on his face, you can tell that playtime's over. He's
Oh my
about
God.
to show her what
He
these
finna
12
turn
years
up
of
on her?
slave hands really do. Neji is really a trench baby. You were fighting your sensei in your palace, I was fighting hunger pains. You punching pads and bags, nigga, I was punching bricks and trees.
Oh my
the
God.
main branch at the top of the tree, but always remember the trunk at the bottom is the strongest. Hinata then charges back
They
in
was
with a
doing
fiery
Neji
burst of
dirty
energy,
back
and
in the
now
day.
she's really making Neji dance. Keep the weave, parry, block, parry, block, spinning back fist, weave into a leg
Hinata
sweep.
boxing,
Hinata's
though.
really trying to put on a show
Bro,
for
for
her
real.
man. After a couple more blocks and weaves, Hinata even tries to hit Neji with a leg sweep of her own, but he swiftly dodges it. You can tell Hinata's starting to feel herself a little. Like, look at the footwork. She's out here playing
No
Dance Dance
chakra,
Revolution
too.
on him. But
Just
Neji
straight
could tell her
hands.
confidence was getting out of hand. Slowly watching her come out of the useless, confidence-lacking bum outline he has set out for her in his head. So to bring her back down to reality, he weaves one of her stiff arms, then gives her a destiny-enforced palm to her jaw, sending her sliding back. But to my astonishment, Hinata is still standing. She just won't quit. She got the heart of a lion. She just might actually win
Imagine
this
if you
fight.
bite your tongue.
This man Neji really just full force stiff armed her heart like she wasn't already coughing up blood a few minutes ago. That hit was so hard it had her doing the mannequin challenge. That girl is a real crowd pleaser. Face ass hit so hard it sent her into rigor mortis. Body stiff as hell. And peep the Andy's own Toy Story ass fall. The fall was so
Dang, she
embarrassing that everyone in the
frozen.
stands thought she was finished. And rightfully so. Look, she's out here kissing the concrete. So to make sure she leaves here with her life, the proctor walks over to her body, ready to call the fight. But out of nowhere, this man Naruto screams out in protest, "No!"
Stop this now!
As if she's
What?
not already shaking hands
Naruto,
with the Grim Reaper.
let her
But to
rest.
everyone's surprise,
She
this
tried.
girl is still conscious, and not only that,
Whoa.
she somehow manages to get back on her feet. This is real heart and determination right here. Sakura could never. Now she's standing up, looking like she's gotta take a tinkle, while also looking very unthreatening, talking about some.
Far from finished.
Then she starts talking smack for the first
Chad's
time in the
been so
match,
long
saying
since I
that
seen
even
part
though
one
she's
Naruto.
badly hurt, Neji's really the one suffering because he's always dwelling on being the lower branch. And I am 100% sure that that line caused more pain than any attack ever could have, because this man decided to not respond with any words, but in the
Wait, what'd she
and
say?
she starts talking smack for the first time in the match, saying that even though she's badly hurt, Neji's really the one suffering because he's always dwelling on being the lower branch. And I am 100% sure that that line caused
That's
more
some
pain
heat.
than any attack
That's
ever could have,
crazy.
because this man decided to
heat,
not
bro.
respond with any words, but instead full form sprint towards her while sounding like the Tasmanian devil. The rest of the Jonin could see that he was gonna 8 trigram 64 palm her straight to the Lord, so before he could get to her, they all rush in to stop him in the most aura-drenched fashion. Listen, I don't know if this
my
counts as a
God.
pull-up, but this was too saucy to let slide. This man has 4 Jonin restraining him right now. Neji really was the child prodigy of the league. But hold on though, Pete Kurenai trying to steal the show with her no-look arm grab pose. Brother, what are you looking down at? There's nothing down there but streaks of Hinata's blood. They then try to talk some sense into Neji, but mid-speech, Hinata's heart gives out, and now she's going into cardiac arrest while having no pulse. So the medics scoop her up, urgently trying to save her life, which ultimately marked the end of this tragic beatdown. Overall, a very tear-jerking bout. You think that any opponent going up against a poor, sweet, innocent girl like Hinata would go easy on her, but unfortunately for her, Neji was happily willing to dish out them equal rights and equal lefts. She was also throwing them paws at the beginning of the fight, and getting up all those times cannot go unappreciated. So for her heart and determination alone, I'll give her an A. And last but not least, Neji gets an A+. As sinister and evil as this beatdown made him look, you cannot deny that this ninja is not one to...
I'm glad they showed it again. Chat, we gotta look at this. Bro, there's no way. Neji, part 1 Neji needed 4 ninjas, 4 Genings, or Junings, 4 adults to stop him. It wasn't necessary. They just hyping Neji head up. Like, bro, this shit was not necessary at all. 4? No. Oh my god. Guy Sensei could have had it by himself. This is crazy. That's funny though.
To play with.
Definitely boosted Neji's aura for sure.
Shorty telling me her name. I don't really wanna know.
That boy came to dawn, man. That boy hit him 200K. Shout out to you, man. Your videos been going crazy, bruh. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to him, bro. It's always fun watching. Can't thank y'all enough for 200K. Put in a poll up later to help me pick the 200K vid. If you got any fight suggestions, let me know. They were letting Rock Lee get pieced up by a demon while they saved Hinata like they were preventing a presidential assassination. That's crazy. Gotta preserve the clan. That's crazy. Bro, Neji did not need 4 grown-ass Juning to hold him back from killing Hinata because he had the courage to stand up to him. Because she had the courage to stand up to him. Nah, for real. Congrats on 200K, one of the best Naruto fake fight breakdown and storytellers out there. Turned on my app notifications for this channel, and he donated $5. That's so fire. I can't wait till we get there, chat. Can't wait till we touching hearts like that. But chat, that's gonna conclude this video reaction, man. If you guys are new to the channel and all my reoccurring subscribers, man, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell, cause all my posts are bangers. I live Jalen Way. We out this thing. Yeah, there.